this.
And you can listen to them when they tell us not to get too attached.
I'm worried about you. I want to make sure that you are going to be okay.
I'll be okay when Emily's okay.
Hi, it's Wednesday. We're glad you called. Emily's 6 weeks today and weighs 680 grams. Doctors think things look pretty good now, so...
I can't feed her. I can't hold her. The only thing I can do as her mother is be there. Don't take that away from me.
My man, too. You'd think he'd come once in a while to see his boy.
Yeah, Fox doesn't get it. He thinks if he comes for a half an hour every now and then, he's been here.
The men disappear. That's the first thing Corey's nurse told me. They work.
Your husband is making himself scarce, too?
Real scarce. We're separated. But he stopped coming before we split up. Once Corey hit the 4-month mark, Mark decided he'd seen enough of NICU.
How long has Corey been here?
6 months. The nurses brought him a bunch of balloons, and all I could think about was how much longer until I hit the maximum on my insurance. Policy goes real fast around here.
Well, my maternity leave is up next month. If I don't go back to work then, I lose my insurance.
Not all preemies have Corey's problems.
You have a visitor.
Oh, is it a civilian?
Yeah.
Well, makes you understand male performance anxiety.
That's pathetic.
Hi, Marie. Oh, I got tired of talking to Fox on the phone. I know I'm never going to see you at the office again.
Oh, they only allow relatives in here.
I'm not going in. I'm under orders to whisk you away.
No, Anne-Marie.
I'm not going to hear any of this. Get your coat.
They've upped her feedings 1cc, and she's doing a lot better on the TPN.
She's going to do fine. You know, ever since Emily's been born, I've been hearing about all these premature babies. Remember Ed Daly from the Houston Bureau?
Yeah.
His brother weighed less than 2 pounds when he was born. He's 6 feet tall. He's 25 years old. He's clerking for the Supreme Court.
I can't even let myself think about that now.
What do the doctors say? Well, they must have some idea. What do they say about her coming home?
Anne-Marie, she's not breathing on her own. She's not even eating on her own.
She will be.
How do you know?
Because I have to see her in this. I know you said no gifts, but when I saw this... Go ahead, open it. It's a little big, but she'll grow into it. Elizabeth, I'm dying to see her.
Oh, they're really strict there.
Say I'm your sister. All right, tell them the truth. I'm your mother.
Hey, can you bring Emily over? Kay, it's Leslie.
God, looks like Brave New World in there.
Yeah, I guess it does.
Hi, Sex. Hi, little Toot.
It's Emily.
What are they doing to her?
Nothing, she's sleeping.
She's all hooked up.
Yeah.
I bought pizza.
Anne-Marie came by to see Emily today.
Did you talk about work?
She looked at her like she was some kind of freak.
Give her a break, Liz. She wasn't prepared.
For what? Emily's not a real baby?
I didn't say that, did I?
No, you didn't, but that's what you were thinking. That's what you think every time you look at her.
And you don't? I admit it. I wanted a healthy baby. I don't want to watch a child of mine live her life on the line. But I love Emily, and I'll do whatever I can to help her.
Then where are you?
I can't sit there and watch like you do. I need a life outside the hospital with you. Now, when you come back to me?
You're jealous. You're jealous of a little tiny baby? You, the great reporter, the man who's faced down dictators, who's risked his life? What's the matter, Fox? Sick baby's not going to give you a big enough byline?
Well, you don't stop, do you? You don't stop till you draw blood. I would have thought Emily's blood was enough for you. Leslie off? She's lost weight today.
That was yesterday.
Polly called, left a message, wondered why he didn't call back. And I spoke to Barbara. Ethan and Sarah want to see you this weekend.
You're not going to let them.
Yes.
But you didn't even want to call them when she was born, and now you want them here?
I've explained the situation to them.
Oh, is that why you came by here tonight, so that you feel okay about spending time with your kids?
Got it.
What is it?
Come on, Emily.
What's happening? What's happening?
It's okay.
Tell me what's going on. I want to know. Tell me what's
Elizabeth, please.
They need room.
Okay.
Give me 100%.
What is that?
That's it.
What does
Good
that
girl.
mean?
Come on, sweetheart. Work with me. Come on. Come on, Emily. Good girl. That's it, Emily. That's it. Beautiful. She had a bradycardia, but she's okay.
But she's never had a bradycardia
She's
before.
okay.
I thought if she didn't
said she's
have
okay.
one. How do we explain this to your kids? How do we explain this?
Elizabeth, we have to talk about Ethan and Sarah.
I'm tired, Fox.
We're not talking about ignoring work. We're not talking about cutting off friends. These are my children, and I will not allow you to shut them out of our lives.
I'm afraid I'll hate them every time I see them, because they're healthy and Emily's not.
It was frightening at the hospital tonight, but Emily was fine when we left.
The last time I talked to Sarah, she told me that she knew how to spell Madagascar, and that Ethan lost his hockey puck down the drain. I want Emily to be like them. I want her problems to be a scraped knee or being afraid of the dark.
But she's the fighter, right? Isn't that what they call her?
What if it's just a name?
Daddy, look at me!
Gosh. Oh, gosh, she's so way up there. I don't know if we're ever going to get her down. Oh, there we go. Oh, boy, was that close.
So, Dad, what's next?
And this is a monitor. Keeps track of her heart rate.
Can't we go in?
No, kids aren't allowed.
What's that?
What, this? That's a breathing tube. It's connected to a respirator over here. Helps her breathe.
Does it hurt her?
Well, it's probably a little uncomfortable.
It looks like it hurts. We got some stuff for her.
Oh, yeah. Ethan insisted that we stop at a toy store.
It's a boat. For when she comes to the summer house at the Glades.
This is wonderful. Thanks.
Emily did something too.
You did? Oh, what's that?
This is Ethan, this is Emily, and this is me. We're teaching Emily to swim. And you know what this is?
No, it's that.
You and Dad kissing because you think we can't see.
We don't do that.
Daddy, can't we hold Emily? My friend Becky gets to hold her baby sister.
It's not like we're gonna push buttons or anything.
Well, rules are the rules. Children aren't allowed.
It's not fair.
No, it isn't. Dr. Friedman, can I speak with you for a minute?
I'm just about to do my rounds.
No, there's something in here that I don't understand.
Miss Marin, I can talk with you outside in an hour.
It says that Emily has NET. What does that mean?
Necrotizing enterocolitis.
Yes.
One theory is that it happens when usually friendly bacteria inside the intestine attack the intestinal wall.
Well, what does that mean for Emily?
If the intestinal wall perforates, the infection could spread.
But she's doing so well.
In less severe cases, sometimes the intestine repairs itself, or it could be repaired with surgery. Now, Emily's latest x-rays show that it seems to be localized.
She's going to need surgery?
That can't happen unless she weighs at least 2 pounds, so we're going to insert a Broviac tube. I talked with Dr. Wolf, the pediatric surgeon.
Why didn't you call me last night?
What could you have done?
Emily is the only baby my husband and I have. And sometimes, no, most of the time, it doesn't feel like that at all. You make all the decisions. I ask you how she is. Information is the only connection I have with my child.
It was midnight. We thought it was important that you got your sleep. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to do my rounds.
She having a good night?
Yeah, she's going to need blood. We're going to have to call some people.
Why? I'm A positive, she's A positive. I can give her blood. We don't have to call anybody.
There we go. That didn't hurt, did it?
Oh, you don't understand. This is my baby daughter's life. You know how many times she does this every day?
Qué lindo. She's sleeping.
I have to draw some blood.
Well, she's sleeping.
They need a CBC. They don't remember it.
Run the test again. Yes, I mean it. Thank you.
Looks like the mother decided to talk. Everything okay?
Yeah. I'll see to this tomorrow.
Look, Fox, this is just a story. If it's about the baby, why don't you get
Back off, all right?
Okay. What's going on?
Emily needs blood, right? These preemies,
What's the type?
it's A positive, same as mine.
So?
So I go down there this morning and they tell me that they can't take my blood. There are traces of hepatitis in it. I must have picked up in Southeast Asia, so I can't do anything.
Look, I'll put the word out, okay?
Thanks. And this is good news. Thanks.
It's okay. It's just a lead.
You must never slam her door. Tenderness is the modus operandi here, even in closing doors. Hi, Dr. Wolf. I know Emily. You, I take, must be Emily's mother.
Yes, Dr. Friedman said she's going to need the Broviac tube.
Yes. Let's just take a look at Emily, shall we? Hello, Emily. Hello. Yes, I know it hurts. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Munchkin. Yes, it hurts. Well, we'll schedule the surgery for tomorrow.
But she's so small.
Oh, it's a simple procedure.
Well, what does it entail?
Look, there are textbooks written on the complications of prematurity.
Yes, Klaus and Farnoff, Care of the High-Risk Neonate. I've read them.
Well, we slip a tube in through the jugular vein. It will enable us to increase the amount of calories she gets, so she'll gain weight faster. Every bud deserves a chance to bloom. Hmm?
Hey, Bobby.
Hey, hi.
Hi. I was searching for something in Medline. I didn't expect to find anyone here.
Yeah, I've got a late story. How's Emily?
She's going to have surgery tomorrow.
Fox says she's gaining weight.
No, not enough, not fast enough.
Well, she just needs some more time.
You say it like you know, like it's easy.
Okay, fine. Look, I guess I don't know what to say.
Well, then don't say anything. I'm sorry. Look, that's why I was hoping nobody would be here.
I'm trying to imagine what it is you're going through.
And you can't. You can't. I look at her sometimes and you know what I see? I see a voodoo doll. Pins stuck everywhere. Her heels are bruised from the puncture wounds. I've never seen her face without a hose or tape across her mouth. And I have never heard my own baby cry.
Elizabeth, please. Just tell me what I can do for you.
I want to hear her cry. Isn't that crazy? I want to hear her cry. Because I want to take her in my arms and hold her. And tell her that her mother is here and everything's going to be fine for the rest of her life. Can you do that for me? They're going to perform the procedure around 1 or 2. Leslie says they get backed up about an hour sometimes. Did you hear me?
Yeah. I had to do some running.
You're still not upset about the blood, are you?
I wanted to give my daughter some blood. Is that so terrible?
I'm sorry. I don't want to fight. What time are you going to be there?
Elizabeth, I've got a story.
You've got a what?
Yeah, the mother in the Whitehall story is talking, and I've got it covered.
We'll get somebody else to
No, it's
cover it.
my story. And don't tell me you don't know about that.
Fox, Emily's having surgery. She's a preemie.
Elizabeth, these are medical bills. The ones you can't look at because you're too upset. Somebody's got to pay them, all right? Somebody's got to keep this household together.
Don't you talk to me about medical bills. Emily is having surgery. For her, surgery is life or death.
And my being there sitting and watching a clock tick isn't going to make a damn bit of difference how she does.
Please, Fox, I don't want to do this alone.
And you're sitting there. All the hours. What's it done?
You know, all these years I have listened to you talk about Barbara. How you endured her, how difficult the marriage was for you because you had nothing to share. But that was never it, was it? You were never there for her either. You don't know how to be there. You only know how to run.
And you just know how to enjoy your pain.
Jill? You ready? No, we have to wait another hour.
No, we don't.
You don't?
No. It's time for you to hold Emily.
Why now?
Because I promised.
You don't think she's going to make it through the surgery, do you?
I think if she's strong enough to go through the surgery, she's strong enough to be held in her mother's arms.
I've never seen anybody hold her before.
Okay. Here we go. Easy.
Wait.
All right, I'm here. Say hi, Mom.
She recognizes me.
Yeah. She's been waiting a long time for this.
Oh, boy, me too.
Oh, I love that. Esperanza. Siempre hay esperanza.
Isn't she beautiful?
Perfecta.
How is she?
Just fine. Everything went really smoothly. I sent Elizabeth home.
I just couldn't be here.
Why don't you visit with her now and then go home and get some sleep?
Elizabeth, I'm sorry. What you said about Barb and the kids, it's true. I did my share to make that marriage fall apart. I didn't know any better then. And I thought when I met you, I'd do the right thing. I should have been there today for Emily. Nothing should have kept me away. But when I'm sitting with her, I see my mother and my father. I watch my parents die just like that in the hospital with the best doctors, most advanced equipment, and they still die. And I sat with them the same way you sit with Emily. Now, I know that's no excuse. My parents lived their life. But I'm asking you to forgive me. I just couldn't sit there and watch a child of mine die.
She made it.
I know, I saw.
You went?
Up.
Emily's not the only one who needs you there.
I know. I know. Good morning.
What are you doing?
Yeah. Well, what do you mean? It's Mother's Day.
It is?
Yeah. But before you eat, let me fluff up the bed.
Okay.
Listen, there's something there. What could it be? A present.
Ooh.
You know who sent that?
Who?
Rascal Emily.
Pretty.
Happy Mother's Day, Emily's mom. First of many.
Yeah.
Sleep or what? I don't want to make
Happy Mother's Day.
Happy birthday.
Look.
Hi. I've been waiting for you. Isn't it amazing what scissors and a little medical tape can do? Okay, Emily, tell them.
Tell us what?
Say, Mom, Dad, guess who's over 2 pounds?
That's great.
Way to go, Em. Way to go.
Happy Mother's Day. Your daughter's got a little Mother's Day something for you, too. Stand over there. Okay, Emily. Time to say hi to your daddy.
Oh, Leslie, it's Mother's Day. I don't
Oh,
think...
you'll be okay. Put your arms out. Come on. Ooh, there you go. Careful of the wires.
Oh, my darling. Yes, we're so proud of you. You've shown such courage. You're my courage girl. Yes, my darling.
Latest x-rays show no further damage from the NEC. And I suspect that when we go in to do the surgery, we can correct whatever damage there is.
And after the surgery?
A speedy recovery and discharge.
How speedy?
7-8 weeks.
And then she can go home?
I'm optimistic.
I don't know if I'm ready for this. All I've been doing is sitting in a hospital. What am I going to say?
Well, you told me you have work tomorrow and have an interview, and,
Do you think it's fair to her?
Emily? I think she'd approve. It's a dinner for writers, and we're journalists, and it's a professional obligation. And a chance for me to show you off.
Okay.
Sheila,
Hi.
I just stopped in to say goodnight.
Okay. It was so quiet in here, I thought you'd like some music. Baby. Oh, sweetie pie. Oh, we missed you.
We're dancing, Emmy.
Fantastic, she says. She likes the oldies. Such an oldie, Mom. Such an oldie.
Your father's an oldie, honey.
Oldie, huh? Sure, he was an oldie. Let your puppy dance, Emmy.
Until you reach the end of the line. But I know you'll pass my way. It's just a matter of time. After I gave you
How do I look?
Like you've been a news hound all your life.
Yeah. Why am I so nervous? You'd think I'd never done an interview before.
Well, you've never done one and had to report back to Emily.
She'll be so relieved. I can just hear her. Man, I thought you'd never go back to work.
Actually, the novel started out as a story, but it just kept on going.
Well, it's much more metaphoric.
Are you okay? It's my wristwatch.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It just reminded me of something else. I'm sorry. Where were we?
On my metaphors.
Right. Metaphors.
All right, just a little further. Keep them closed.
They're closed. They're closed.
All right, slow up just a little. Oh. Okay, I got you.
Open. We graduated. Oh, LaTanya.
Say hi to Cook.
Hey, little man. You're out in the big world now.
I heard the news.
Say hi. Say hi to the ladies.
Hey, yeah. Oh, look, I'm just a big boy.
Come here. Are you hungry? Is that it? Oh, yeah.
I gotta go.
I'll be right back.
Hold my hand. Hold my hand.
I'm sorry. I know I'm a crummy friend. Oh, hey. No, you're not.
It's just that I know Corey will never make it there. For the first few months, I used to ask the nurses when they thought he could leave. I don't anymore. The doctors come around and give me their reports, but no one can tell me if he'll ever talk or how much he'll see or how extensive the damage will be. And then when I do let myself think about when he does come home, I'm too scared to think about what his life might be like. Or mine. Sometimes I think they just want to be heroes. But I'm his mother, and I love him. And sometimes I ask myself, what if I let them go too far? Is it fair to him? What if love isn't everything?
Good morning.
Oh, hi, Dr.
Hi, Doctor.
Friedman. We were just playing.
Good morning, Emily. Are you playing this morning, huh? I have to make you aware of the possibility that when we operate, we may find massive damage from the neck.
Excuse me?
I know we haven't discussed it at any length, and it doesn't usually happen, but There's always the slightest possibility that the neck has destroyed Emily's intestinal tract.
You said everyone was optimistic.
We are. It's highly unlikely. The odds are in your favor, but still it's something you would have to be prepared for. In that case, there would be nothing that the surgeons or any of us could do.
What are you asking us, Doctor?
We would need to know your preference, whether you would want us to take heroic measures to save Emily's life.
Well, what would happen if she did survive?
Worst case scenario, she could be kept alive for an indefinite period without an intestine, but it would be a partial compromised existence. She might never walk, she might not talk or ever be taken off machines.
Well, you're not talking about alive.
Well, should that happen, that's something that the two of you would have to decide.
I think we understand, Doctor.
I can accept that life may not be perfect for her. I can love her no matter what.
When Ethan was 4, he,
That's okay. Tell me what.
It was Sunday, and we were all together then. He came running into our bedroom. He said, "Who am I playing with today, Daddy?" I said, "What do you mean, you're playing with us?" Well, it was very clear that Ethan had other plans. He wasn't even 4, and he already had a life of his own. He already had friends of his own.
How do we tell a doctor not to save our baby's life?
Is that what you want?
Never to be held. To never go outside and feel the wind or touch the ocean. She's our daughter, Fox. We can't do that to her.
So when they go in, if there's nothing they can do...
No heroic measures.
But they did say the odds are in our favor. She knows something's up, doesn't she?
Mm-hmm. Yes, of course she does.
She knows she's going home.
Now, there's nothing more that you can do for Emily here. Why don't you go back to your place, try to relax, and I'll call you as soon as we've finished. Please?
Sweetie pie, you've been so brave. You've done so much more than anybody thought you would. Now, why don't you just do this one thing more and show him that you're well, okay?
We love your courage, girl.
Hello? No. You can't tell us anything? All right. Okay. Thank you.
I don't want to hear it.
They want us over there.
I don't want to hear it. She's gonna die, isn't she?
Why don't we go down here where we can talk? Take a seat, please, Miss Marin. I'm afraid what we found out from the surgery couldn't be much worse. Emily's entire intestinal tract is racked with necrosis. There is nothing we can do.
I don't understand. She's active, she's growing. How could she be so sick?
I don't know. She shouldn't have responded that well. It's 1,000,000 in one case. She shouldn't have accepted the feeding. She shouldn't have gained the weight.
She shouldn't be dying. But she is. You gave us hope. You let us think that she would live.
This isn't what we expected.
That's not good enough.
How long does she have?
Usually in cases like this, death comes in 24 to 48 hours. The longer it takes, the more difficult it will be for her.
I don't want her in pain. All she's known is pain. All she's known is being pricked and prodded. How could I have let you?
We all wanted her to live.
Oh.
Could you leave us alone, all right? She's just not giving up.
You might want to give her permission to go. I know it sounds strange, but she may be waiting for that. She may need to hear it from you.
Can I hold her?
Emily, this is Mommy. And I love you very much. And Daddy does too. And we want you here with us, Daddy and I, so that we can love you and hold you and keep you as our courage girl. You never really leave us, Em, because you're a part of us now. So you listen to Mommy. If you want to stop fighting, it's all right to rest. It's all right. You can go now.
And the stars never rise, and I feel the bright eyes of the beautiful Emily.
Rest well, sweet girl.